not even fit to labor in a quarry. Relish these final moments, for soon you will be nothing more than mindless undead.
You will
Ah,
have to
I'm
make
kind
your
of
way
behind.
across this quarry on your own.
I need to target something first.
Wow, my spells feel powerful. So I have this PvP add-on that is putting people's cooldowns on my frames now. And it's working in arena or in dungeons, so I don't know if it's good or not. Why am I in combat?
I need to get closer.
So I think I'm gonna cap my main by doing Mythic Plus dungeons. So I need 9 dungeons to cap my crests.
Ready yet?
I'll just do Apotheosis.
Charging.
I don't think I need any cooldowns for like healing. Like I guess I'll sit on Apotheosis if I like don't have him. But
Not ready yet. Still recharging.
like I unironically kind of want Lighter than Aru just so I could do more damage.
I can't use that item yet.
So I tried earlier, last time I was in here, to like... Okay, so I gotta fix my targeted spell settings. I think they added more settings to it because... Like, if Grid 2 comes out and I can use Grid 2 again, then... I want my, like, targeted spell settings to be a little different.
You bring Carver
Need a target.
something good to eat.
Why is nobody in Discord?
For later.
Still recharging.
You need more. Now, your bones will freeze.
So I have... Ah! 375% frost damage taken, so what? That's like a... I don't know. It's like doing a level 37 dungeon, am I wrong? Well, not, because there's Tyrannical, so... I don't know, it's probably like a level 20 dungeon worth of damage? Is that what the damage is like on level 20? Do I want that choker?
I can't use
Marzipan's is lost.
It's not ready yet.
What?
It's still recharging. I can't use that item yet.
Alright, we Halo. So I was a little bit sad to see no holy buffs. Like, they buffed Paladin, and Paladin was doing basically the same as Holy in Raid. So, like,
It's still recharging.
that would be cool. Oh, Fear Bomb is like turbo useless in here. Like, literally everything's undead.
It's not ready yet. I can't use that item yet. I need a target.
Oh, cool. Wow.
We could probably use these parts. Arms and legs are in short supply.
I'm out of
Thanks
range.
for your contribution.
So, somebody's telling me I might be able to freedom or fade off the gargoyle grip. So I almost like this PvP add-on more than the Dander's frame defensive thing that I have in the corner. So I have player defensives in the top corner, but like the PvP add-on also like is duplicating that information on my frames.
Must not be interrupted. Take care of them.
I don't have a target.
But there's no way, like, this PvP add-on is showing me when people are using offensive cooldowns. Like, it's actually crazy good. Like, for keys,
Changed my mind.
like, I'll actually be able to see who I should PI, and it's, like,
I'll tell you
pretty
everything.
easy.
Worthless
Belt.
gnat. Death is all that awaits you. Do not think that I shall permit you entry into my
So this
master's
belt is, like,
sanctum
kind of
so
good,
easily.
sort of. But I think I'm
Pursue
doing a
me if you
PvP belt.
dare.
So you can fade off that slow that I just removed. It does frost damage and it's just a slow. So I'm gonna have to test if you can use gargoyle or fade off gargoyle. That'd be cool. Did my partner steal my dog again, dude? Like he hung out with her all day. I know he's off of work, but
It's not ready yet.
she's my puppy.
Fatality.
Targeted spells party. Width, height, direction, X offset. We'll see if it's fixed now. Like it was X offset to the right, so hopefully it'll be doing targeted spells to the left. I think that maybe it needs to be even more.
Can't use that item yet.
Okay, so I got it options. I'm just gonna divine him. Add-ons. I'll just try to prayer of healing people. That might be good. 156. And this Skort guy is really good. And he's just a good like teammate too. Like he does like the feasts or something. Like he's really good and he plays all his characters and he plays a lot and he does the feasts. Like
It's not ready yet.
hold off the undead as long as we can, even to our dying breath. Deal with the Scourge Lord.
It's still recharging.
I shall not fail the Lich King. Come and meet your end. Such a shameful
it knocked me back.
You are better off
Not
dead.
ready yet.
So I missed my hunters. I have this PvP add-on and it's telling me when people have offensive cooldowns up. Like it's pretty cool. So this is when you would normally use a
Can't use that item yet.
like if I can get the targeted spells thing to only show in PvP and
I need to target something first.
Rhymefang, warn. Brave champions, we owe you our lives, our freedom. Though it be a tiny gesture in the face
no
of this
trinket.
enormous debt, I pledge that from this day
We
forth,
do
all
more.
I know of your deeds and the blazing path of light you cut through the shadow of this dark citadel. This day will stand as a testament not only to your valor, but to the fact that no foe, not even the Lich King himself, can stand.
It's called mini CC, so CC auras.
No, you monster!
Less than 5
I-
players, arenas and dungeons,
not
greater than
save
5 players.
Damn
Glow
you,
icons,
Archon.
spell colors,
you.
show CC,
The Frost Queen is gone.
show defenses, so
We must keep moving. Our objective is near.
I'm fixing this add-on. This mini CC add-on is kind of OP. Dispel colors, show CC. What is all this shit? So, CC shows on the right? So I guess I could move them? To the top right? Like, that's surely better than Dander's frames. But less than 5 players show important spell icons. Like, what does that even mean? Show defensives, dispel colors, glow icons, so I could make them not glow. I like the glow. Reverse swipe. Show CC. I don't really want to show CC. Like, it sucks because I want to use this add-on for Mythic Plus, but... So if we're going to Windrunner, I would like both trinkets and the pants. That's good. Okay, so... Hold on, let me check something. I don't know, this add-on looks pretty promising. Show important. Where's the bazaar? So he used his Hearthstone thing? Can you help me test?
Not ready yet. It's still recharging.
That's pretty sick. So the add-on is called Mini CC. And so... Proc glow? Portraits? Kick timer, trinkets... What is this? So there's probably a kick tracker add-on. But... Where's the kick tracker thing? So I kind of want to play with my Dander's frames.
Light Boon Athran is overgrown. Help my Farstriders tame the area.
So buffs. I kind of want them to be a little bigger. Why can't I test these?
The magic of Quel'Thalos belongs to the Sindori.
Does it think I'm in combat,
Remind
maybe?
these snakes they are no longer welcome here.
Show buffs. Oh, no, debuffs. Okay, so debuffs. Under test mode. Oh, you stupid prey thing. That's what put me in combat, I think. I hate praise so much, man. I absolutely hate them. And I'm being told to do like 50 of them. Okay, so Dander's frames. I'd like these to be a little bigger. It's just they eat my whole frame. Like what I used to have is like why are there boss debuffs and debuffs? And if they're gonna do boss debuffs, why are they so shit? I think that's a little better. And the Y offset should be a little bit down because they're kind of in the one above it. I think that is better for my boss debuffs. So my debuffs. For some reason I just have the scale down at small. Patchy. I think that's definitely better. I like them being in the center. Somebody said they actually liked my Dander's frame profile. I'm like, it's kind of not been iterated on very much. Like, I don't think it's that good. Oh, Daisy, you're still here. You were just looking. You were hanging out in the other room. How you doing, pretty lady?
My sisters were the last to visit these halls, but they threw their home and their bond away. If we can calm the spirits here, maybe they'll return.
Toller traps.
The Ranger General was sharp and steadfast, while the
Can't use that
Peacekeeper
item
kept
yet.
the calm. Which path will you choose?
Still recharging. I don't have a problem.
Alright, we're going again. What did Squirt do to heal himself? Death Strike? That was Death Strike healing? Oh, yeah. Fear Bomb's useless in here too. And I also don't need improved Purify. So I can drop that. I think I want...
That item yet.
I guess I just discussed Fear Bomb was useless, so... I don't even know what I get. I could get Dominate Mind and like...
Yet.
I don't think you can dominate Ghost Minds though. What would I want? Shadow Word Death maybe?
Barisa was the peacekeeper of our family. She spent many days tending to the gardens here. But the wilderness has...
So the safer the
overtaken
tank
Can't use
feels,
that item yet.
generally the bigger they'll pull. So like, well, I do like pulling onto the tank. There are two ways you can make the tank pull bigger.
Ay, caramba!
And I tend to like... I don't know, I think I'm just gonna go with Body and Soul. Like, I think that's the best for speed. Like, if I can just give the tank speed boost on his way to the next pull, I think that'd be pretty good. So probably doing that. So Body and Soul. I gotta jump down and rocket jump to catch up.
It's still recharging.
I kind of like how using default bar or like whatever these are called, bartender things. Like it tells me if I should be holy firing or like it glows my. It's like a mini weak aura. Like it's like, oh, glow blue. Like I have it on for playing Shadow because I suck at DPSing. But
Need a target. It's not ready yet.
The soothing sounds of my harp
Can't
brought
use that
Barisa
item yet.
joy beyond measure. I'll need that relic.
It's still recharging. It's not ready yet. It's still recharging.
okay, I'm just gonna pull for the tank.
I can't use that item yet.
Well now, that Dragonhawk seems to have stolen my heart. She won't let you close without a fight.
Okay, the tank got kind of mad at me for pulling for him, so I guess we just won't.
I don't have a target.
Get him, you got PI, Skort. Smash him, 88k. Skort, you're cranking. So tomorrow I have to kind of figure out my gear. I dislike tanks that like have such fragile egos.
She reminds me of Arisa. My sister was also ferocity itself if her family was threatened.
Like,
Let's find the next relic.
you can't handle somebody telling you to pull bigger by life gripping you? Like, why do you have such a fragile ego?
It's still recharging. I can't use that item yet.
Sylvanas didn't ask to be Ranger General.
Like, I wouldn't mind this like bloodlust debuff, but it's like it's so inconsistent. Like grid 2 is all buggy, so like I can't use grid 2, but I'm not like super happy with Dander's frames. Like it's decent. And for some reason the Echo of Light is showing up behind the spec or the roll icon. So like on my old UI I didn't even track Echo of Light. I'm probably just gonna go back to that because like, is it useful information to me? Not really. Like the only useful information is who has Prayer of Mending and how many charges do they have and who has Renew. But it looks like I'm not even getting any Renew things because I'm in... Like I kind of want to turn on the Renew talent so I can like kind of fine tune my UI a little more.
It's still recharging. I can't use that item yet. Need a target.
If you're ever playing Lasting Words, then you would want to be using Serenity. Like if so, they say there's 2 targets that are low, and you're playing Lasting Words, which makes Serenity apply Renew. I guess you wouldn't. Like, do you just not even need it anymore? Because Ultimate Serenity should be applying Renew to everyone if you're playing Lasting Words, right? So maybe you don't need it anymore. And it's so okay, so you kind of do, sort of. Okay, so I think the way that the tooltip reads, I haven't really tested it because I did like all my testing without Ultimate Serenity. Like literally the whole Priest Discord was saying, "Oh, Ultimate Serenity is a bait. It's really bad. It's terrible. It's undertuned." And then like I come back like week and a half later, 2 weeks later, and maybe it was a month later, but like 3 weeks later I come back and they're like, Ultimate Serenity is the only talent you should ever be taking. I'm like, hold on, guys. 3 weeks ago, I said I played Ultimate Serenity in a dungeon, and it was pretty fun, and it seemed pretty good. Like, it seemed like okay. It didn't seem like better than the alternative, but it seemed like okay. And there was a lot of bugs with it, and it was like, so then I come back, and I'm like, well, hold on. You guys are saying Ultimate Serenity is like really good. Can you explain why? Can you explain anything? Can you just want like... They're like, no, we only give answers. We do not explain things. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to ask like 5 questions so I can get to the bottom of this. And hopefully you'll answer my questions and like we can move forward, right? So like, I don't know. Point is, I kind of got the answers I was looking for, sort of. And then what I did was I did some math on my own and I'm like, like my pretty simple spreadsheet napkin math looks like it's pretty decent. So if a Serenity does, so Ultimate Serenity does about 1.4 times a Holy Word if you normalize the Holy Word's healing. It also doesn't, it's pretty decent at not overhealing, and you can't miss your the splash healing, right? It's gonna go on the most efficient targets as opposed to like Sanctify, which goes on just random targets, right? So, um,
And love to be admired.
so yeah.
She never
So the way it reads is Ultimate Serenity applies 6 seconds of renew, but the primary target I Serenity gets 12 seconds of renew. So you're still getting renews on every single player, and it might not even be worth tracking because it's like the reason like you'd kind of want to track it is because of like renewed faith. Your renew increases the healing by 10%. So like you could get like 95% of the value by just not using Serenity on the same player twice, because I think if you use the same player twice, you would waste some of the duration of your Ultimate Serenity, of your Lasting Words renew. So, I mean, ultimately, I don't think we need to track renew. But, I mean, I had some people like saying, I just wish Prismatic Echoes, because it's so undertuned, if you could path through Prismatic Echoes, skip Light in the Darkness, then
for good reason. They took my life. Savaged our home. One of Valeria's scouting maps is within.
you could take like Prismatic Echoes with Lasting Words and drop Desperate Times. Like, I think that might be an interesting build for like rot type bosses, because like when you use Serenity, you're just getting 10% more healing on everyone for 6 seconds. So like most AoEs are about 6 seconds or 12 seconds. So you're just getting 10% more healing. So like Lasting Words is not just the 5% or whatever, it's like 4% or something that you get from your renew, at least in a dungeon setting. It's more than that, because it's 10% healing on every player during a big AoE. Like, so after kind of discussing with theory crafters, they're like, well, why would you take Benediction 3 out of 4 and put one of the points into Desperate Times? I'm like, so I don't need my Apotheosis to be more powerful, and I don't need Divine Hymn to be more powerful. But they're thinking about like a cumulative numerical best over a long duration. Like, I'm sure that numerically, Benediction 4 out of 4 is the best over if you spread it out in terms of the amount of healing gained over 5 minutes, right? But I don't give a crap about my healing over 5 minutes. I give a crap about my healing when I don't have cooldowns up for the 7 seconds I have to do big healing in a Mythic Plus dungeon. Like, I'm in a Mythic Plus, you're thinking of 7 to 12 second intervals, like a lot of the time. Like, you're not thinking of, oh, well, am I losing a small bit of HPS here? It's like, well, 95% of the time in a dungeon, your healing doesn't matter. What is going on? Oh, I gotta fix my click. So I added a keybind to my click where if I press 1, it's gonna penance. So as a healer, I kind of want to, like, one thing I didn't know is like, as a healer, that's something I should add. Okay, I need to make a note sheet. So Midnight Healer thing. So one thing I learned was on, so in Windrunner, Frolic. Okay, we'll just divine him. We want to take boss on the big guy. So the boss's Blade Storm does damage. It's something I didn't know. And if I take the boss onto this big guy, it'll do damage to him. So the big guy is always the guy who's gonna die last. So you just take him on the big guy. I'm pretty sure that's just the best way to do it. Was there something in Pittisauron that...
I don't have a card. I can't use that item yet.
No, there was nothing on bosses that I learned.
One last task remains.
But yeah, I think that take boss on big guy with Blade Storm.
I'll use these relics to return peace to the spire.
Because I'm re-releasing my dungeon guide for every single dungeon. Like I wouldn't do it, but I made a big mistake and I accidentally released it with 2 copies of Nexus Point and I missed Seed of the Triumvirate. So I'm re-releasing it because I can't add things to videos. I can only take parts out. So
Still recharging.
one thing I've thought about is, like, unironically, please have my trinket.
I need a trinket.
At last, spirits that linger within these halls have found peace.
No trinket.
I hope that one day my sisters will be able to do the same. As for myself, I shall fill these halls with music until they return home. Thank you, champions.
Oh, so I wonder what my healing done. Look at that, 32%. What the fuck? You guys done? Okay, so I kind of have like a plan for farming gear. Oh shoot, I have a plan for a druid and evoker. I think I'm gonna play for like 3 more hours. So for priest, need to get shoulders for this and puzzle box for this character. No shoulders in the box dungeon though. I can do box dungeon on druid. Okay, so I have this it's called Keystone Loot. So you can go through and see the dungeon loots. Like I made this whole freaking spreadsheet with gear, and there's like an add-on that kind of does the same thing. But I still like what I do for gear at any rate. So it's under prey, my weird gearing spreadsheet. Okay, so I play Druid. If AA. This is pretty cool. All slots. So, okay, so I don't need a champion head. I need a veteran head, and I don't have one. So I'm kind of been just griefed. Because I just perma can't find champion. So I have veteran that. So, okay, so I need... So champ, have vet. So I have champion, I have vet. Shoulders, I have veteran and champion. Champ, good, disc, stats. You know, I don't think that's actually necessary, so I'm not gonna do that. So I have champion and I have veteran. Okay. I have veteran tier. But I also have champion. I have champion, I have both. Gloves, I have champion, veteran. The reason I want champion and veteran is because and I literally have neither on my legs. I have no legs. Okay, so feet, champion, veteran, champion. Okay, so feet, I have both. Ring, I have 2 veterans and 1 champion. Actually, did I get a ring in that other dungeon? I did not. So I have 1 champion ring and 2 veteran rings. Trinket, I have literally 2 hero track trinkets. It's actually insane. And then I think I have... So I have 2 hero. Okay. So for the things we need veteran helm. And then the pieces I really want to fill in... I guess I want... We're filling for Myasar Caverns, by the way. So next week, we spend some veteran stuff. Okay. Daisy, are you asleep? You two girls are so pretty. Okay. And then the gear I kind of need. Like, my haste is 23%. I don't need more haste, really. And I can use the Alnir trinket. But it's 250, so... I'm kind of curious about that. Like, under trinkets... Which drops the coach's whistle? So I'm supposed to be doing Coach's Whistle? Gaze of Alnir is all the way down here again? Okay, we're checking Wowhead. No way. No way. They're saying Litany is the best? I have Litany. I'm OP. It's saying Gaze of Alnir is all the way down here now? And my... What the heck? Good thing I didn't recommend trinkets in my guides, like... I literally just told you where to go to look at them. 'Cause... But the Coach's Whistle is now top? For disc. What about Holy? It's just best for everyone, but it's bugged right now. But it's still just best. That's crazy. So Holy, it's saying Light's Wrath is... This thing is just super overtuned? 150% damage taken. Wait. 5 injures allies are shield for the same amount, absorbing 50% of damage taken while the shield holds. So it's at 100 and... It's a 17,000... shield on 5 players. What the heck? So it's 89,000 heal times 5? Is that real? This is a really good Mythic Plus trinket. Holy cow. Like, it does damage. And, like, look at my last boss. It was my top heal on the last boss. It did 400k with one cast.
I don't have a target.
I wonder if I can... You got me in combat, Skort. I think you can do priest tricks in here. I kind of want to go in on normal and try to do priest tricks to fade and gather all the things. Like, I guarantee you there's going to be a Mythic Plus route where you just fade, collect these things, because you can't Mind Sue them, you can't stealth, but you can fade. And fade, like, I'm worried they're just going to eventually nerf that, because fade reduces, reducing enemies' detection range against you for 10 seconds, so...
I'm out of range. Still recharging. It's too far away. Can't use that item yet.
So, this shield I have... This shield? It's not on my top healing at all for this pull. But I mean, in fairness, I'm doing
It's still recharging.
40k.
I need a target.
Where is my team? I cannot find my team.
Can't use that item yet.
Another widow back.
on bringing my people.
Oh, you
home.
can get these guys while on
Keep
mount?
it away for now.
Who be
Like,
stealing my kill? Who be letting Alazi's little kittens go?
I think I can. Do not get me in combat. No, 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 no. Ah, frick, I'm in combat. Every time I play with this Skort guy, I'm impressed. Like, I think he's literally one of the best players on the team. Like, either that or he's one of the most dedicated players. And this is a really good guild. So, like,
Needs to get closer. Not ready yet.
What does my eagle spy with her shiny eyes? A trespasser, an interloper, but you won't take my prey from me.
I think I'm re-releasing my Mythic Plus guide tomorrow. So, I should try to get that done tonight. And then add that edit to the thing. But I'm still like tripping out about this trinket. So what's its cooldown? Minute and a half?
What be this?
And it just does extra absorb healing?
I don't have a thought.
That's where the blood flows.
I've literally like not gotten any cloth groups in this guild. Like, it's actually kind of cringe. Like, I don't even know who the cloth people are. I know Phineas is like Shadow Priest. Loki Man is a warlock. But I've never done a dungeon with those guys. Oh, I should have disease dispel for this. I do not, but that's okay.
For the heart. Take them down, Necra.
I'm out of range.
You won't.
Oh, when you goblin jump on ice, it makes you fly. You just zoom across it.
That item yet.
That's pretty fun.
Frozen in fright.
I need to target something first.
Okay, in order to use this trinket, I actually do have to use the trinket though.
Kill Hashura, and I rescued all
So,
that was
the
still
freaking
in
Gaze of Alnir, I wish I would have given this away, man. The Sims were not updated. Like, and it got... I could have given it to... I know there was a shaman guy who wanted it, I think. So, I wish I could have given it to him. But, I mean, it just got nerfed into the ground because it was literally every person in the entire raid's best trinket.
This is hex magic, using the souls of the dead in powerful magic spells. I hope this is not why they brought my king here.
I think you can fade this debuff off. I'm pretty sure you cannot. $400k on one cast. That seems pretty good to me. 400k on for a hero trinket, and it's not even maxed out.
I need a target.
It'd be worse than we thought. How many of my people have died here?
It's too far away.
So one of the things I like about Mythic Plus the most is you don't have to be like the best player at all times. Like, you can just, you know, be the best player for 8 seconds at a time as a healer. Like, you don't have to be locked in the whole time. Like, I mean, you kind of do, but like ultimately a lot of the time your spells, like, usage doesn't matter. Like, it's not like super critical. Like, when you're a DPS, it's just like always critical, right? But okay, so one more thing I just noticed. Look at this. You see this Hammer of Justice icon? I think this mini CC add-on is actually really good for Mythic Plus. Like, I got it recommended to me for PvP purposes, and
I can't use that item yet.
I don't know, it's like pretty good.
It's not ready yet. It's still recharging.
Oh man,
Use that item yet.
we never dropped combat according to details. It's not details, it's default thing.
There are souls still that we can save. You confront
But
us,
it's doing 600 or 76k.
Charging.
So 76k damage, but it's just like 350 or 400k healing. Like, that seems like a lot. Like, I think 100k is a lot, right? Like, how much does Serenity do?
I'm out of range.
Serenity has 80k. So it's like 4 Serenities on a minute and a half. Like, that thing is just busted. And I have a heroic version already. So like what?
I don't have a target.
What?
What's this? New souls for my experiments?
My puppy is so sleepy.
Your soul be forfeit.
I can't use that item
This
yet.
affliction hit
I
hard.
need to target something first.
How fast can we kill this guy?
Go, make them suffer. Ma'ako, Ma'ako, Ka, Shada!
What is this?
I gonna poison your soul.
It's not ready yet.
So 75k damage on this boss.
Accomplish nothing.
And
Target something first.
Will still rise.
what?
There still be many angry souls. I will keep them busy and keep them from feeding
Okay,
the
so this
monster.
pack right
Let
here,
the monster be up to you.
you want to be... Oh, somebody purged it. Who purged it? Who has purged it as a play character? I didn't know that was the thing. This trinket is just busted. What? Okay, in this talent build I don't have purge on my bars. I hate mobs being immune to fear, man. I hate it so much.
It's still recharging.
I do quite like this dungeon. Like, it's really fun. The second boss is just a lot of healing.
Be careful. He seems powerful
And
unstable.
Can't use that item yet.
The last boss is like a fair amount of healing too.
We need to get closer. It's not ready yet.
I wouldn't say it's hard like the other one though.
I can't use that item yet. It's still recharging.
That trinket is so good. Oh my gosh. So I need the Emerald Coach's whistle and that thing.
We need a target. I can't use that item yet.
Oh, one other thing I learned is also on this boss. You want to drop them like very close to each other. Like this isn't perfect. Like you kind of want them like a triangle, but this is pretty good droppage. So every 6 seconds this guy does. Every 6 seconds he does a tick of damage, so it's like a pretty big tick. So you just can't leave people at like 30% health. They're just gonna die to the next tick.
It's still recharging.
Dang.
It's too far away.
With the creature dead
So
and
I'm
the
just like
vile
turbo
branch
juiced for
gone,
loot.
we with the bark all be sleeping a little safer. For now. We will always be looking over our shoulders at the vile branch. Come back with me. The chief be having a reward for you.
So I mean my Gaze of Alnir is still better than this. Maybe? So at 250 it's 79.33. And my other one is at 63, so it's better. So I should just be using I wonder if they fixed the Emerald Coach's whistle bug. I doubt it. So I think I have an Algathar Academy teleport. What is that, a dragonflight? We do AA then? So we're going to Algathar now. It's doing 4% of my healing in a dungeon, which is like equivalent to a capstone talent. So like, I think I just get this trinket, or what? Like this thing is OP. 50% of the damage taken, but it's a 14k shield that you can stack 5 times. Well, this says 12, 1, 2, 400 times 5. So 62,000 shield, which is equal to a Holy Serenity, but you have to cast 5 spells. So like, how does this thing work? Like, there's no mobs. I can put a turnip down. So I'll put a turnip down. So I use the trinket. Frenzied focus, filled with berserker rage. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 62,000, but you have to actually cast 5 damage spells. So like, there's no way this sim is accurate for Holy, where it's actually best to cast 5 damage spells. Like, there's no way. Like, yeah, it sims best. Does he talk? Does this guy talk about this? Like, I feel like that's something you should mention, is that, hey, if you get this trinket, you actually have to cast 5 damage spells to make it work.
The aspects have returned.
Is the Emerald Coach's whistle? I don't know what Champion 6 of 6 is, but I think it's like 266.
I don't have a target. It's not ready yet. I can't use that item yet.
I think I'm legit better off just pugging.
Look at this Lishrath arena.
It's still recharging.
What are these birds doing here?
So Locust Walkers is just, the ribbon is just the best now. And according to the Sims, it's also the best.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
And it's a 1.5 minute cooldown. Like, I cannot stop talking about this trinket. Like, 1.5 minute cooldown trinkets are sick. They're so good. I hate unused trinkets that are 2 minutes. Like it's really the best when you can have a shield trinket that's like a 1 minute cooldown. I think that's actually prime. Like, and it's really cool. Like, especially as a shaman, because you don't have an external, and it's like pretty good as holy, because you're squishy. So it's like a defensive plus whatever. Like, I would much rather an 80k single target shield than this is kind of like a pad shield, but like you can definitely use this as a cooldown. Like you get wait a second. No, this is an 80k shield on 4 players. So, or on 5 players, on the whole team. So like going into a boss AoE, you can just shield the whole group. Like, it's literally like what? Okay, so I'm gonna save Apotheosis until we go to fire mode. Like, look at this shield. Look at this shield. This is my shield on everyone. Like, my shield is still holding. Hold, 513. It's a new record, boys.
Inventory is full.
What? Okay, I need to look at the loot for the rest of the... Okay, so it doesn't matter. I can do this on priest.
We are just about... Wait, Ichistras. There is too much life magic. What are you doing?
Me?
So if I drop this ring, I have 29% haste. Like, do I have a proc?
Thing. This is your fault.
What's going on?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Please.
so I have
help us, we are
23%
students.
haste, and if I drop this ring for something with...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Look at me, I'm 50k damage done. And I don't even have to heal because I just used my trinket. And my trinket is healing for me. This is crazy. Oh, I still have the bleed because I'm an idiot.
5, 4,
What is this?
2,
Half of my healing. And it would be more if I didn't like grief.
I can't carry anymore.
Bro,
That bag's full.
why did I have to get loot on this boss? I thought I was so juiced.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles, like you.
Okay, I can do Veximus and then I gotta switch to Druid. So I can do get a puzzle box for somebody else.
The Isles.
10% healing taken? Well, that's literally the worst buff. I didn't even know that was an option.
It's not ready yet. We need to get closer.
Please excuse the mess. It has been quite some time since students have been here. I'm just putting together my lesson plan.
So I think you just macro this trinket into chastise, and then in raid, like you still have to cast 5 spells, so you'd like chastise, then you'd holy nova, then you need 3 more. So like you have to smite to play this trinket as holy. Like I don't think I would want to play this trinket as holy in raid.
Here we are.
Can't use that item yet.
Long ago, members of the Blue Dragon Flight accidentally overloaded an arcane element.
So I think I actually need to do some bountiful delves.
That quickly started to wreak havoc.
Yeah, like I just don't think you'd want to play it as holy in raid because you have to cast 5 spells, but I mean,
Attempting to prevent it from absorbing stray arcane ore that could allow it to grow further out of control. Maximus began manifesting powerful arcane bombs in order to drive back the dragons.
yeah, it dropped and then the paladin said he really didn't want it, which is kind of surprising because paladins, don't they just cast damage spells in raid anyway, right?
As the dragons neared victory, Maximus unleashed its full arcane power against them.
So they don't cast judgment or something?
It was ultimately destroyed.
Bro.
Well done. Since you did so well on your lesson, feel free to take
R
something from
need
that
chink
good student's reward
ring.
chest.
It's not ready yet. It's still recharging. I can't use that item yet.
But my crests. Huh. Okay, well, I mean, I believe you. Like, I hope my druid gets the crests off the last boss. So when I made this character, Herbal, I made it Herbal, not Herbal. And everyone keeps telling me it's a filthy name. Okay, good. Anyway, back to my Herbal story. So I was a little stoner in like 10th grade. And so I wanted it to be like a pun. So I wanted to have like the word bull in it, and I'm like, "Oh, herbal. Herbal's good 'cause it's like druids are herbalists and all that. So I thought it was like fun and a cool name. But then um like I started playing this character again because this was like my first main was a druid, and it was named Ferret Fang when I was like 7, right? And then uh
We
when I
protect
was like 12 or 13 or whatever, and I played it again, I was like, well, I was a little stoner boy, and I was like, okay, I'll be herbal. And so now everyone's saying it's herbal, and it's a filthy name. And I'm like, you guys just got your minds in the gutter. If you just say herbal, then it's not like a filthy name, you know?
These are sacred halls of learning. Only those registered may access them. Think about what you have done.
Yeah. I know. So I kind of leaned into the name, so he's naked. He's named Her Bull, and he's naked. He's not wearing any clothes. Yeah. He's not wearing any clothes. He's a naked uh wife stealer, I guess.
You will not pass the semester. Learn from this.
Like I need to really improve my druid skills.
Demerit points for you. Go to the corner.
Come on. Oh, my convoke button doesn't work.
Learn from
Why
this.
doesn't my convoke button work? That's pretty annoying.
Demerit points for you.
Well, I guess I can just click it. Yeah, probably. I don't know what spec I'm in.
Oh dear. It seems the parameters I wove into my out-of-office spell were a bit extreme. Thank you for all your help in getting the school ready.
Can I have bookcase? OP. Oh. Pug. Okay, good to see you too, Riva. I remember your name. I got like a transmog for my uh whatever. You know, I've been wondering, so mogging meaning looking or performing significantly better than somebody else. Origin. Origin from the term AMOG, alpha male of group. What? I don't understand these like Little kids, no problem. I don't understand these little kids slang. Like, brain dripper, something. It's like I'm like almost old or something. But it's like I'm in my 20s, so how can I be old? But I am old. Like compared to these people. Like I was wondering if the word mogging came from like transmog. I'm like maybe it comes from transmog because it's like looking really good or something. But it just like means playing better, being better than somebody else too. Often used in the early 2000s in online communities. Huh. So I don't think I got crests, did I? I did get crests. Hey. So I'm at 202 out of 400. I need so many dungeons. So my convoke macro just like doesn't work.
It's not ready yet.
Like that's really annoying. And you also just can't macro NS into convoke too, if that's the case with this. So I just need to put convoke back on my bars. And I think this is my raid build. Nico, 1 minute convoke, raid, wowhead best. I think this is just what I'm using. So I have a plan for Druid. Druid needs... Wait a second. Druid needs Seat, Pit, Magister's Terrace, Windrunners, Nexus. This group has done Nexus. So I for sure need Algathar Academy because this is for the trinket, right? So the short list for priest would be Algathar, and then I need Nexus.
With perseverance, strength. Glory to the Sindor.
So I need Algathar Nexus, and I needed chest. So dungeon. No, it's called Keystone Loot. This add-on here. And so for priest, so I need chest. So that's Seat, Algathar Pit, and Magisters. Okay, and I need hands. So it's Seat, Algathar, Nexus, Mayasara. Wait a second, did I get those hands? Oh, I don't know, I can't check here. Then the legs, I need Skyreach, Windrunner, Nexus. Okay, which ones still need do? And then ring is Nexus, I think. What is the Magister's one? Haste Mastery? That'd be pretty good. Not really. Like, I can try to figure it out, but like, which specific aspect do you like? Because, like, to be honest, I thought people were trolling me when they're asking this, because, like, the way I have my bars and stuff is, like, it's a little bit cringe if you ask me. Like, so Pit, Magisters, Nexus. Oh, hold on. So legs I need, hands I don't need. Yeah, like if you explain which about the thing you like, the UI you like, I can try to help out specifically. And I need the helm. So helm is Seat, Algathar, and Windrunner. Seat, Algathar, Windrunner. But I need a veteran helm. So it's not even that. Like, how do I get a veteran helm? I guess it doesn't matter soon because, like, next week having veteran matters. So it's literally just legs and ring. So it's Nexus Point, Windrunner, Skyreach, Magisters, and Pit. So I need Nexus and Magisters before bed. So my short list is Nexus, Magisters. I should do Pit as well. Pit and Skyreach. So these are the 4 I need to do on Priest. So I need to do them today, so Sunday and Monday. So I have 2 chances, I guess. And I didn't know that I had a misunderstanding about the gear, which, like, I really don't have any excuse, but like these are just such small freaking gains, man. Like, it's actually really cringe that we are doing all this stuff just so that we can have a chance at World First Mythic, one of the first bosses. And I don't even know if I get to play, even though I think I've been performing better than the other priest. I think I've been actually smashing him, like numerically and otherwise. I think I was just kind of smashing him. So I have my list for priest. So we got priest. This is the list. Druid, and then invoker. So Druid definitely needs Nexus. It definitely needs Algathar. And it definitely needs Windrunner. And it definitely needs Seat. And then Pit would be the 4th, and Skyreach would be the 5th. So, like, I can... Like, technically I should do 5 on Druid, and I should do... So Evoker... If this is accurate, I need Windrunner for sure. And Nexus Point for sure. And then Seat would be good. Magister would be good. Pit would be good, and Myasar would be good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, it's not cringe doing this on my main. It's not. But what is cringe is being like, I need you guys to have all champion pieces filled out on your 2 alts that only purpose is to make splits faster, right? Like that's cringe. Like on the mains, I get it. It's like, yeah, we want to save every crest we possibly can on mains. So like, and we also have incentive to, what are we doing, Magister's Terrace now? I don't even know where that is. Where to row? Where is Magister's Terrace? I guess it's just in my summon thing. So I need Magisters and Nexus. And then Skyreach I can do. And which boss in Skyreach is it? It's Legs in Skyreach. I think it's the first boss of Skyreach. Yeah, so first boss of Skyreach. I really wish I'd have done this earlier in the week because I would have gotten a lot of crests by doing this, and I wouldn't have fucking hated my life doing 50 praise. Sorry I cursed, but holy cow, man, I hate doing praise. I hate it so much. And I need to do 18 praise on my druid, 17 praise on my evoker. I need to do 45 praise. 45. Each prey takes 8 minutes.
The terrace holds what we require
It's
to put an end to
actually,
the void
I
storm.
have 202 now.
The cynosure of twilight.
So 44.
It's not ready yet.
Unauthorized entry.
I need to do all those prays. So Realm Destroyer, you want the same UI as me on my priest? Are you sure? Okay, well,
The terrace is forever closed to you. Now leave before. Of course he left a message.
okay, well,
I'm afraid you'll have to incapacitate.
so you want like my frames? Or what do you after? Like, I'm actually getting really tired. Like, I don't have time to do very many of these dungeons. Like, I just need to do 15 prays on each of them,
I can't use that
and
item.
then I'll be mostly capped on crests, because I need to be capped before Monday, because I have raid on Monday, and I don't want to do a bunch of pray and raid, and have to wake up early for a day raid on Tuesday. Like, I'm not built that different. Like, I've never done splits before in my life. And like, so I'm kind of nervous that, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm asking a lot of questions, because like, I've never had a team care about my gear during this week. Like, I've never had a team give a crap about my gear this week. It's like, yeah, I do my best, but it was always okay, because if I made some gearing mistakes or whatever, I could just do Mythic Plus the next week, and then I would be higher gear than everyone else in the guild, because I was not in like a try-hard guild. Like, and this is like a really try-hard guild. Like, this guild is crazy. Like, I think I'm good enough to be in this guild, but some kind of crazy things.
Have a pleasant. All students must follow policy. Compliance is not optional. Proceeding with impairment. Enjoy detainment. Policy demands compliance.
I need to target something first.
I'm beating the tank in damage. Let's go.
With impairment.
And how much of my healing was that trinket? 63% of my healing is this trinket.
Security phase.
A crude solution, but effective. The Cynosure should be just ahead.
Which one is the guy with the ring? Trinket.
It's still recharging.
Really, the thing that matters, like I think 95% of the
I can't use that
gains I can get this week just come from doing all my getting my crest capped. So like dude, I don't know how to share my whole UI. I've never like done that before. Like I shared a couple week ors like for like my Prayer of Mending week or was pretty popular. Like so I'd share that, but Mr. Destroyer guy, I don't know, like if you're watching on YouTube and you're confused, I'm talking to someone on Twitch. But I legit thought people were trolling me, saying I like your UI. I'm like, you guys are you trolling me? I don't understand. How can anyone like my UI? Hey, Thumpy. So one thing I don't understand about the meta for UIs is why would you put stuff behind your character? Okay, thank you. Like, what doesn't make sense is like, why would you put all this bull crap behind your character? Like, don't you want to see what's behind you? Like, I can see what's behind me, and like sometimes in raid there's projectiles coming from behind you, and like everyone's putting all their crap behind their character. Like, I do have my stuff kind of built up so that like this is a little bit too close, so like seeing to directly to the left of my character, but it's like I want to be able to see directly to left, right, up and down from my character.
We need a target. It's not ready yet.
I think my UI is actually really nice for viewers, if I'm honest. Like, having the big holy words, having the very prominent Prayer of Mending, like, so you can just like turbo flame me if I like leave it on cooldown, and I'm like, okay guys, I was just trying to do damage and I didn't care about my Prayer of Mending, then having my cooldowns like so big, I also have them in 2 places, which is kind of dumb, but and then I have huge icons for what I just cast. Like, one of my pet peeves is like, if you're a streamer and you don't have a cast tracker, I literally just won't even watch you if I'm trying to learn. Like, sometimes I watch streamers because I want to like just watch them, right? But if I'm trying to learn and you don't have a cast tracker, just like get out of town. Like, how am I supposed to know what you're doing or understand what you're doing?
The void has broken through. We're too late.
So what loot did I get? So it's the next boss that drops the ring, right? Gromulus? So look, I think I'm like kind of juiced for loot. Like, it's pretty good. Where did Daisy go? Oh, you went there? Oh, you got a bone? Well, that's pretty good.
I don't
Pretty
have
good to have a bone, Daisy.
Can't use that item yet. It's not ready yet. It's too far away. I can't use that item yet.
So one thing I kind of harp on that like a lot of players think I'm stupid for is like I have no holy words right now. Um, should you spam prayer of healing in raid if you don't have Light Weaver on?
I can't attack that.
No, you shouldn't just be spamming prayer of healing in raid. Like, generally speaking, you want to cast like up to 3 in a row. I mean, you could do 5 in a row, maybe in some specific circumstances, but you can't afford to spend 5 prayer of healings in a row. Like, if your mana, so if you have Innervate, like sure, just spam prayer of healing and don't overcap your holy words, and you're that's like probably the right thing to do. But I mean, most cases in raid, you don't want to be spamming prayer of healing. It's like you cast like 2 or 3. And a lot of times you just cast 1. Yeah. Like, it's really expensive. Like, let's see, it's 10,000. If you have Surge of Light, you basically just want to send it on Prayer of Healing, if possible. Like, so I have 2 Surge of Lights. So even if you don't have Light Weaver and you have Surge of Light, you want to Prayer of Healing. Because it's only 5k mana. And it does, like, 3 times or something more healing than a Flash Heal. So Prayer of Healing is 18 by 4. It's like, it's really 18 times 6. So I'm not good enough at math to do that in my head. So like 108k or something? And like a flash heal is not 108k. A flash heal is 31 plus 31 times 1 point. So it's 0.2 plus 0.4. I gotta heal. So binding heals is 20, and then this is another 20. So it's like 1.4. So it's like 43. So 43, and the other one was what? 120 or something? So it's like 3 times as much healing, and it's a lot more mana saving. Like healing per mana on Prayer of Healing is very high. So if you're ever running out of mana, healing per mana does kind of determine how much healing you can do total.
Target. It's not ready yet.
So you would want to be spreading your holy fires on this boss.
Can't use that item yet.
So he's about to pull us in.
Still recharging.
Why always weapon? I hate these.
It's not ready yet. I can't use that item yet. I need to get closer.
So on Gemellis, I did 30k and 5% was 34% of my healing was just my trinket. This trinket is so good. So I might try to make my UI like available, like to people. I am considering paywalling it behind the YouTube member. So like, you'd have to pay, I think it's $1.50 or something for the lowest YouTube member tier. Like, I think YouTube does kind of care a little bit about YouTube members. Like I don't really care about the YouTube memberships that much, like in terms of the actual dollar amount. Like, the goal isn't really to make money. The goal is to make a big channel. Like, if my goal was to make money, I would get a full-time job doing accounting, right? Like, the goal is to make a big YouTube channel. So, I think that furthers the goal, but at the same time, giving my UI away for free might also further the goal.
Is that monstrosity?
Like,
You keep it occupied.
so I mean, you guys can tell me if I'm dumb for thinking that YouTube members makes YouTube recommend my channel more. But like, I just want the channel to grow. I don't really care about the money very much at all, because it's not really a thing, and it's tacky to talk about it, but if it seems like it's actually worth doing, I can do it. But it's probably more like a thing I would do in 2 weeks, because, like, let's say I have 2 weeks of Mythic Plus under my belt.
It is done. We have our way into the Void Storm.
Honestly, I feel you there.
Perhaps offer an apology for the near catastrophe.
I would really like that gig though. Getting flown out to California and like so, and then just like getting paid to talk about Cast World First Order, that'd be pretty cool. Be fun. You get paid to have fun. Like, I don't know. I'm not super impressed with the Wowhead guides in general. I'm more impressed with I think the Icy Vein guides are generally just a little higher quality. Like on my Druid and Evoker. Okay, well yeah, I mean I can make it a YouTube member thing. I think it's like reasonable. Like, so I need Nexus, and then I'm done, and then I need Skyreach first boss. So it is important for me to get my crests for my other other two characters, so that we can actually do heroic triple split. next week. I also can catalyze my tier piece like right now if I want. Where's the catalyst? It's like there's like a little circle or something. Where the heck is it? I think it's here? I think it's this little circle. Yeah. So I can catalyze my tier if I want. I mean, probably Friday. I can, because I raid Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday. So probably Friday I could make time to do that. Figure out how to share UIs. So I would catalyze shoulder and helmet. And I think I'm basically break even on haste if I do this. So I just catalyze shoulder and helmet. Unless, like, I think I just do it because the only reason I wouldn't, well, this is a champion item, so I wouldn't catalyze that. Or that's a veteran item, so I'd catalyze this one. And then I have to buy a shoulder enchant. So, champion, veteran, champion. No, I think Oracle you can play in raid. Like, in heroic raid, for sure. Like you get a juicy divine hymn as Oracle. Well, I guess it's not even that juicy. Because it does, this Gales of Song doesn't scale with group size. But as Oracle you have Piety, right? So Piety's like really good in heroic raid. It's super good in heroic raid. Numerically Archon is like 13% better than Oracle. It's really big difference. Like 13% is a lot. Like 5% is a pretty big a number. Like so, like if you see something 5% different, a lot of times you'll see like 90% use.
Lathraxian, give up this foolishness. We have already won.
You put all of Silvermoon in danger. This isn't worth the risk. There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop Lathraxian.
I can't use that item.
So I'm gonna try to skip to the boss.
It's still recharging. It's not ready yet.
Pilot is showing a critical failure, Chief Conrad.
Hurry up those repairs.
I can't use
If
that
we
item
aren't
yet.
careful, that will be all of us.
I gotta wait 10 seconds before I can continue on my path. So this guy, are they both mind soothed? But I gotta wait.
It's not ready yet. It's still recharging. I can't use that item yet. It's not ready yet.
So I have to die over here.
I can't use that item yet.
Okay, I good. So we're doing a death skip. We did it yesterday. I think it's actually pretty fun, but the only fun thing about it is Spirit Well. Like that's literally the only thing that like gives me dopamine with this freaking spec right now. Good job.
Need a target.
Like I kind of like that Holy went back to the way it was where like we just have the one spell to cast.
Still recharging.
Like, because we just have to keep track of prayer bending. That's basically it. You just keep track of prayer bending. If you cast prayer bending on cooldown, you've done. You can parse it as 60 if you just prayer bending on cooldown, and don't overcap holy words. Like, and now we have literally 2 spells to keep track of. One holy word and prayer bending. Like, it's like, it's really brain dead simple. Like.
Don't forget to send the conduits.
Never pants.
You will realize that is right, Valeria. Your judgment has been clouded by the void, as it always does.
My vision has never been clearer, Lothraxian, but I don't want to believe it.
I can't use that item yet. It's
Oh, I gotta mind suit these guys for.
I can't use that item yet. It's not ready yet. It's still
Scort! No! I lost him.
I can't use that item
I
yet.
had to mind soothe. I'm sorry, Squirt. Oh, he honked. We're OP. Look at us, we're OP. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I get more frustrated when I let somebody else die than when I die in dungeons. In raid I get much. I'm much harder on myself, and it's like I can never die in raid, right? But in dungeons, I'm like, oh, I let someone else die. No.
Target something first.
Double Dread Bellow? Is this what's happening? Or no, Dread Beckoning? Let's just divine him.
I don't have a target.
So like, what was my healing on that dungeon segment? 23%.
It's still
Prayer of
recharging.
healing.
Is there no end to you intruders? Do us all a favor and die before I have to kill you myself.
15% divine him. Like, people have been asking me, well, can I just not play prayer of healing? I'm like, guys, The spec is so simple, and we have no AoE healing. Like, we have Divine Hymn, and then if you spec 4-piece Benediction, then you have the Cosmic Ripples from your Benediction. Like, I just don't think you can get through some of the AoE checks. Like, if you want to push to level 12, I don't think you should not play Divine Hymn. Like, you gotta play Divine Hymn, or not Divine Hymn, Prayer of Healing. You have to. Like, I am the biggest proponent of not playing Prayer of Healing. Like, there have been times when it was kind of in the meta to Prayer of Healing. Like, okay, so everybody was playing Archon for one of the seasons, and I'm like, no, Oracle's better. I can save people better as Oracle. Like, I have this piety cooldown. I don't have to spec Divine Prayer of Healing to meet some AoE checks, and like, it was like, there was some bosses, people were like, well, I need this for AoE checks. I was the first one to be playing Oracle. I was the very first one, and I was the top of the ladder as Oracle. And then lo and behold, everyone swapped to Oracle. And like, not everyone was playing Prayer of Healing, but there was a portion of the community playing Prayer of Healing in dungeons. And so I'll be the first one to like try to get rid of Prayer of Healing. I would love to just like not use that spell, like, and do single target healing and heal the team with it. Like, I would enjoy that quite a bit.
Eliminate these intruders or be devoured.
I think this is the girl who has my ring.
There will be no end to your suffering.
I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's definitely good. I think unironically in Mythic, that's what she'll do sometimes. Like,
Make sure to send them over. Lothraxian, this isn't what the light demands of us. Think of the lives that will be lost. Just trust us.
You of them all I thought would understand, Arathar. A shame that the void has corrupted you too.
The console is working. Starting the bridge now.
I hope they give me this ring. Like, this is my main. This is my main. I've been trying to get a ring in all these dungeons. Sorry, I didn't see what you said. They fix... Oh, you got a heroic mace? So part of the reason it's good to craft weapon is because it only costs 80 crests to upgrade. Like, so even though you did get a heroic main hand, like, you're still gonna have to spend crests to upgrade. Like, it's a big crest savings. Like, basically everyone in the entire game, it's technically best early on if you care about early power more than late power. Like, it is best to be doing to be crafting a weapon, Because if you can get mythic crests next week, like if you can do level 10s in dungeons next week, or I guess that's really the only way. Or I think you can do a level 11. I think so, yeah. Like, say you had a mythic main hand. I think you wouldn't craft the staff because the odds are your team would uh odds are your team would have a lot of other players on the team who are already crafting a staff. So if an offhand uh dropped from raid, then you could fill that in with a mythic offhand too. And a mythic weapon is better than a crafted weapon, I think by 3 item levels. At least that's the way it was. So I do think I would go with crafting a staff still if I were in your situation. Like, I had the option to be in your situation. Like, there was a mace that dropped.
I don't have a clock.
Oh man, if I would have tried a little harder, we wouldn't have gotten this phase.
You will not stop what the light demands. You will see.
So about that ring, where it goes.
Farewell, old friend.
I have all I need. Mourn your friend after we save your city.
It's over.
Did it go to...
Through the portal.
Oh. Yeah, it's good. Guess that's good damage. Alright, so they would have given me the ring if I had made a fuss about it before. But we're giving the ring to DPS players' alts rather than healer players' mains because nobody gives a shit about healers. Like, I don't think it was malicious. I think that was just what they wanted to do. So pit, seat, skyreach. So priest. What does druid need out of skyreach? Chest. The merino. Fair. I can trade other one. So I'm gonna do Skyreach first boss. Sorry, I was typing with people. Oh, I can show this. So I've been working on Anduin cosplay, and this is how far I got this piece finished today. So so like this goes here, right? So what's it called? Big face or something? Big face. So this is what I've gotten. And so, I mean, it's a little bit wrinkled. Like, I'm not the best sewer. So, like, it's that. And then I have there's like a squiggle thing right here. I have that finished, but I haven't sewed it. Like, because I have to wait for the glue to dry. Because like this piece is made of foam on the inside so that it gives it the dimension that we want. So this is here, then I have the other one, and then I have a cape thing. So I don't know. I think it's cool. So I have a friend who's got a 3D printer. I think it's called Charlemagne. So there's like a 3D print Charlemagne, so I can get it 3D printed, and then I'm gonna be able to like the 3D printing Charlemagne thing is uh like you can add electronics in it, so I can like make it light up in the center. And obviously it's not going to be a floating blade because that's impossible in real life. I mean, well, that's not technically true. You could like, I mean, wow, wouldn't that be something? You use like some magnets, but like using magnets, they'd have to be pretty powerful to like do that kind of thing, right? And it could be dangerous. Like it literally could be dangerous. Like I think it definitely would be doable, but it could be dangerous with that level of power in the magnets. You'd have to have, I don't know how that'd work. I'm not like a super science guy. But I'm okay at science, I guess, but I'm not like a super science guy. Uh, lay your clone thing, then go all the way around to that ping, then port, and you can pull everything in one pull. Did it on 18 in PTR. We don't have to. So run all the way around to the ping and pull everything, then port back over here. I think they snap. I don't remember, but it was scary and fun.
It's not ready yet. It's still recharging. I need to target something first.
I just life gripped that guy. That was OP.
I don't have a target.
Wasn't that cool, guys? I just explained it. So Monk, he puts his little clone guy,
Use that item yet.
um, and then he runs around, pulls everything. What is this? Wait, what?
It's not ready yet.
Thank you.
It's still recharging. Need to get closer.
So this is the last boss as priest, and then I'm done with priest dungeons. So I have 359 out of 400 now. I think that changes my math a little bit.
It's not ready yet. I'm out of range.
Where is boss? So my math, I only have to do 5 hours of praise tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe only 5 hours. Because the druid praise are definitely, this is assuming 8 minutes, but druid praise are not 8 minutes. Druid praise are 6 minutes.
Need to get closer.
So like half of my time would be 6 minutes instead of 8 minutes. So if we put it to 7, it's 4.5 hours maybe. Where is the boss? Did we break it? Did we break it?
I'm out of range.
So we reset then. Okay, we have to do it again.
Draw back the veil.
The boss didn't spawn. Like, what do you mean the boss didn't spawn? We have to do it again. Okay, so I have my dungeon list that I want. He's still not there, I don't think. Okay, let's not do the M plus pull. Maybe that griefed us.
We hide no.
That was pretty cool, but I'm getting pretty tired. So it's 10 crests per thing. Do I need... I'm capped... And I'm... So I can only do 4... I think he's doing it again. I think he's doing it again.
It's still recharging. It's too far away. We need a target. It's still recharging.
They're on the other side of the wall. All I can do is divine him. Hey, but my trinket goes through the wall. Ah! My tank is dead! Why is my healing this full? 50k? 50k with having people through the wall? Like, how much of it was per if it was a divine him? This trinket's OP, man. This trinket's super OP. Like, what? Just doing 500k? Tying my prayer of healing? Tying my divine hymn? My trinket is equal to a divine hymn that gets good value on a half the duration cooldown?
It's not ready yet.
What is going on?
It's still recharging.
That's why Goblin Jump is so good. If the boss doesn't spawn this time, I'm gonna be pretty upset.
I don't have a target.
Okay, it spawned.
I will slice the flesh from your bones.
I think you kind of want to put this in the middle. Okay, that's a note I should add. Skyreach, first boss, put in middle is good. Like, I think you actually want to put it in the middle, because that way you have the edge of the room to dodge freely. Because, like, the vortex spawns in the middle.
It's not ready yet.
Like, I could be wrong about that, but I think you just want to put it in the middle. Please have pants.
Use that item.
Please have pants, please. Just give me pants. Give me the pants.
We need a target.
Yay, pants.
It's still recharging. I can't use that item yet.
I still don't have veteran pants though. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get veteran pants.
I can't carry anymore. I'm out of range.
So I gotta use the toy to go back to, what's it called? Key? Dang it. So I think I macro that trinket so it's not paired with Apotheosis. Like, Apotheosis is already strong enough. I think I'd tie it to Halo. So I think I just make my Halo into a good cooldown. Like, if you add Halo plus that trinket, if I have that trinket, I'd just...
That bag's full.
So Skyreach first boss, put in the middle is good. Like, I'm trying to add stuff to my... Wait, does Evoker need Skyreach too? Evoker doesn't need Skyreach, so... I should just try to do Nexus Point on Druid and Evoker in a pug before bed, but it's already 3 AM, and I think it's just more important that... I think it's just more important that I don't screw up my sleep schedule royally, so that I can wake up at noon and be a good player when Mythic launches. Like, I think this is my last dungeon. I think I Whisper Squirt. I'd say. So I have to play Druid now. So if you just care about Priest, you can ask about Priest, but I think I log into my main, and then I log into my Druid, because sometimes that's like the thing to do. Like, sometimes if you have a bug like that, like there's an invite bug, so they can't invite me to the group. If I could get the pants though, for my Druid, or the chest, that's the only thing I need. But it's also a Nexus Point. Like, I'm literally trolling by not doing Nexus Point on all my characters. Like, I just need everything. I need 3 items from Nexus Point on like every character. So I'm gonna try to get full rejuves and regross out before the searing coils, because some people might try to stay in for that. Wow, Druid's actually pretty good at this. Priest is so bad at this part. Like it's kind of criminal how rough it is. It's nice that if you have like one player who just like can't do it, you can deactivate the wind. That's pretty cool. So like what's going on? Why is this? These are supposed to be over here. What is this? Oh. Okay, so all my cooldowns just got moved off my bars. Trank. Tree. Ironbark. What is going on? Where is my team? Where is my guy? So Druid's kind of cool. Like, I still don't like the way Life Bloom works that much. Like, in Raid, I struggled a little bit keeping that up. Like, so I've made it so my Dander's frames turns red when it's lower duration, but I actually made it so it's like when it's half duration it turns red. So I changed the frame color of my Life Bloom target because it was just a little easier to make sure I was keeping it active, because it's just so important, right? So not something you can really not keep active. And then I used my old atonement system, so I switched my atonement system to just the whole frame turns color, and I had never done that before, but like people really like that, and I think it's actually pretty good. And without being able to see like how many atonements I have out, like at least with Druid I can see I have 6 rejuvenations out, and you can't see that as a you can't see your atonement count as a priest. It's like actually super stupid.
We will cast you down like the mongrels you are. Cast them down. Let the scavengers below feed on their pulse. Behold the might of the Archon.
So Druid is slightly more complicated in Midnight than Holy Priest was in War Within. Like, that seems just so crazy to me that they took the healer that was already simple enough for Midnight and they just made it simpler for no reason. Like, why'd you have to get rid of Renew? I know why you did, because there's a segment of the Holy Priest community that just like cries about Renew and they hate it and they never want to use it, and I'm like, okay guys, raid main, only care about raid. Like, do I have this? I don't. Oh, is Argentina also just faster than your Hearthstone? Everybody is like setting their Hearthstone somewhere else and they're just using the toy to teleport to Argentina faster. So, um, alrighty, so I have, I think 212 now. I have 212 out of 400. Okay, so I have 220, 212. My Evoker. Alrighty, so thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna cut the stream in like 3 minutes, probably, and go to bed. Try to go to bed. But I need to check, make sure I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I think I just need to be doing Algathar and Nexus Point, and then Windrunner and Nexus Point. So I need to do these. I'm gonna need to do 6 dungeons over the next 2 days, unless my priest gets the loot. Probably. Yeah, it was fun. See you, dude. Yeah, so I gotta get... I need to do 80 praise. I need to do 38 praise. 39. But I need to do 0 on my priest, because I'm essentially at cap on priest. Thanks, Thumpies. So 17 praise on each character. So 4.5 hours. But it's not actually 17, because if I do 4 dungeons on each of them, that would be 252 and 208. So if I do 8 dungeons, then it's only 15 each. That's a very doable number. Like I start to hate my life after 15 praise. Like it's about 15 where I'm like, this is the stupidest shit in the whole world. Um, but prior to that, I'm like not super upset about the whole thing. Oh, so my adventurer cap needed. This is to get to 300, right? Yeah. So that number is based on getting to 300. But I actually need... Oh, okay. No, that's just to get to total adventurer cap. Okay, 17 praise each. Or 15. That's very, very doable. I can handle that. I can handle that, and I won't be super upset or super angry. I can handle 34 praise. And dungeons. Like, dungeons are fun. Like, I don't not have fun doing dungeons. I don't have fun doing praise. I have to play stupid damage dealer. So that's one thing. If Blizzard could make it so damage dealers, if they could just give me a Valera companion to do praise with that didn't suck, and if they could make delves not suck too. And honestly, I don't know how do you get the map delves. Does anyone know how to get the map delves? So GPT. How do I get delve maps? Is it random? So bountiful delves drop maps randomly. Okay. So I think the number of praise I need is slightly different. Because I think I need to do some delves tomorrow. Because I need to get up to 6 delves. So I need to do 6 delves. And so that should drop... Okay. So I can make my list of things to do tomorrow. So 3 druid delves. 3 evoker delve. Then 15 to about 15 druid pray, about 15 evoker pray. Then I need to do 3 druid dungeons, 3 evoker dungeons, 2 priest dungeons. Okay. That's like pretty reasonable ask. I think I can handle that. Oh, and then go to Home Depot. Buy a swamp cooler thing. Pump. And install it. Alrighty, I can do all those things. Okay guys, well thanks for watching, and thanks for being helpful about my bountiful delves situation. Like, that's really nice. It's cool. Like, I actually have some people help me. Like, it's so cool. That's the coolest part of streaming, is that if I have questions, I can get the answers and I don't have to ask my guild all the time. Okay, but seriously, I do gotta go. It's 3 a.m. and I gotta go to bed.